You probably think decisions work like this. First you sense something, then you think about it, then you decide. Simple order, one step after another. A study published just days ago says that's wrong. Researchers found your brain may already be leaning toward a choice before you're even fully aware you're perceiving the option in front of you. Part 1. What scientists always assumed. For decades, the standard model of the brain worked like a relay race. Sensory information comes in through early brain regions, gets passed up the chain, becomes more abstract at each stage, and finally reaches higher brain areas where an actual decision gets made. Everything below that top level just executes the choice. Nothing lower down influences the verdict. This model was so convincing it didn't just shape neuroscience, it became the blueprint for how most modern AI vision systems are built too, processing information in one direction, low level to high level, straight through. Part 2. What researchers actually found. Engineers and neuroscientists at the University of Illinois recorded brain activity in extremely fine detail while decisions were being made, and found something the old model can't explain. Signals linked to decision-making showed up in the primary somatosensory cortex, a region long assumed to just passively process raw sensory input, nothing more. Not only was decision activity present there, it was earlier than the traditional model predicted. Even stranger, that early sensory region was being actively shaped by feedback coming down from higher brain areas, in real time while the sensory information was still being processed. In plain terms, the part of your brain that senses the world and the part that decides what to do about it aren't taking turns. They're talking to each other constantly, at the same time. Part 3. Why this actually matters. This isn't just an abstract detail for scientists. It quietly reframes something most people take for granted, the feeling that you calmly observe a situation, then consciously decide what to do about it. If decision-related activity is already happening in the same region processing raw sensation before your conscious awareness fully catches up, it suggests your brain is nudging you toward a choice earlier in the process than it feels like from the inside. The sense of clean separation, first I perceive, then I decide, may be more of a story your mind tells afterward than an accurate description of the order things actually happened in. The researchers themselves noted this challenges not just neuroscience textbooks, but the entire design philosophy behind most modern AI, systems built to process information in one clean direction, the same outdated model your own brain apparently doesn't use. Part 4. What this means for you. Here's the part worth sitting with. That snap judgment you made about someone in the first second of meeting them. That gut reaction to an email before you'd finished reading it. That instinctive flinch of no before you'd even consciously weighed the options. You've probably assumed those were fast, conscious decisions. This research suggests something closer to the opposite. Your brain may have already been leaning one way while you were still technically taking in the information, with your conscious mind arriving to the party slightly after the lean had already begun. This doesn't mean you have no control. It means the control you do have starts earlier and runs deeper than a single moment of conscious choice, woven into how you perceive things in the first place, not just what you decide afterward. For most of modern neuroscience, we imagine the brain as a one-way street: sense, then think, then decide, in that order. This research suggests it's closer to a conversation happening in every direction at once, faster than conscious awareness can keep up with. You're not a passive observer waiting for your brain to hand you a decision. By the time you feel like you're choosing, some part of you already started.